It's time for bookkeeping, beer, and BS.
One of the things that I think is really impressive about what you guys were able to do that 98% of people can't do it as fast and as nimble as you guys did was just getting off the truck. So many people get stuck at that. Like, when do I get off? How do I get off? Can I afford to get off? Can you take us through the catalyst of when was that from day one? You're like, I'm only on here for a month, 2 months at most, and we're just going to grow this thing until I'm off. Or was there a tipping point where you're like, all right, I see it. Now's the time. How did you decide when to get off the truck?
Well, I think a really important thing that not everybody may be aware of, the fact that I had my brother involved, from the get-go. I'll be the first to say, like, I'm not a great technician by any means. And
what are you great at, Clay? Besides, like, I think you kick my ass in arm wrestling or push-ups for sure, but
probably those two things and deer hunting.
Okay. Oh,
so,
yeah. That's
I
think
the
three most important boxes. You're like a complete meal.
Yeah. I would say I might be better than average at sales.
He's actually really good at sales. Clay is a very big introvert. You're not very social.
Yeah. I wouldn't have ever, 5 years ago, I wouldn't have saw myself ever interacting with people on a daily basis and doing well with it, but I really enjoy it.
Really good at it.
But
nice.
Back to your question. I think we've been kind of in a very good position where my brother and I are total opposites. He's like what I would consider the visionary.
Mm-hmm.
He sees a service and wants to go after it. He'll figure out how we can do it efficiently and do it the right way. And it's just, more or less up to me to figure out how to monetize it. And knowing that we had each other, my plan from day one was, how quick can I get off the truck? I knew that me being out in the field cleaning every day was only going to hinder, our growth. And the fact that we had 2 families to feed from the very beginning, we had to create a lot more output than what 2 guys were going to be able to do.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm very, very fortunate to have my brother. He's still in the field most of the time up to this point. And he
seems like largely by choice though. Like he doesn't seem like he's dying to not go out and spray some water around or
I asked him the other day if like he looks forward to not doing it. And the answer was kind of along the lines of, I may never not, be in the field, at some point, but
yeah.
And that's good. I like the idea of as long as, me and Kirsten and Derek can always be doing something that we enjoy, and that's really what it's about at the end of the day. So
yeah.
that was the biggest catalyst for us to be able to, grow as quickly as we have and continue setting us up for, the next year. But I would, if it was a one-man operation, it's always difficult to put a training platform in place while you're the guy still doing all the cleaning. Mm-hmm. You can only replicate that so fast. Whereas now we always have a technician in training, no matter whether it's window cleaning or on the washing side. There's always somebody, a new hire that's being trained with the idea that they're eventually going to be running their own truck. And that was kind of a big hurdle for us to get over was, we've never really, I had some management experience with construction, but not a lot of like training people. And now we've been able to put together, little training systems, and Derek does a really good job of making sure that that's, executed correctly, and we're getting people into the field quicker than what we expected.